Hello, brothers. Welcome again to this series, Men Back to the Basic. For the first two talks, first one, our brother Chris exhorted us about our relationship with the Lord, and we all know that that relationship with the Lord is the first and foremost, the very important aspect of our identity as men. Second, our Quides talk about the mental aspect of men, and he helped us on how we can set our lives in order. This talk, brothers, we want to talk about our emotions as men. Our emotions are as men and how it is affected by this situation. As we all know, this pandemic, this COVID-19 affects us greatly as men. The way we think, the way we feel, the way we act, it is quote-unquote reshaped again because of this situation. And because of that, many challenges or behavior is also affected. The goal of this talk, brothers, is to help you, to share to you the basic principles of our emotion as men and how we can be more mature and how we can be more stable in the way we respond to the situations. Tayong mga lalaki ay hindi emotional. Let me say it again in a better way. Tayong mga lalaki, we tend to be more objective and logical. Much better. Yung mga naramdam natin, it's very important, it's very valid. And no one can refute or no one can say that mali yung nararamdaman mo. Kasi naramdaman mo yan. Kasi naramdaman mo yan. And because of that, ang tanong lang doon, nung naramdaman mo siya, yung emotions, nung naramdaman mo siya, paano ka magre-react? Or better way, paano ka magre-respond? Let's explore, brothers. Let's explore. Ano ba yung possible reasons? What are the possible reasons that affects us? The way we react, or better yet, the way we respond. Una, let me propose at least three. Una, the way we respond is greatly affected by our relationship with God. Kumusta ba tayo in our relationship with Him? Di ba? Magandang tanong yon. So, go back again to the talk number 1. The importance of having a relationship with God. Why? Because we are men called for the glory of God. Again, let me say that again. We are men called for the glory of God. And the way we respond to situation, the way we respond to things, should reflect our relationship with God. Well, really, affected talaga yung the way you respond kung hindi stable yung relationship mo kay Lord, or worse, wala kang relationship kay Lord. Take note of that, brothers. That's the basic principle. That's why sabi ko kanina, that's the very important and most the foundation of being men. Second, our mental aspect, the way we set order in our lives. Sabi nga ni Kuya Des, if you do not plan for your day, or if you do not plan for your life, someone will do it. And kapag hindi mo siya naplano ng ayos, if you don't wire your mind towards or will towards the will of God, negativity comes in. Negativity comes in. And because of that, pag may pumuna sa'yo or kapag may nag-comment sa'yo na ibang tao, may tendency na ma-irritate ka agad. May tendency ka na mainis, maiyamot agad. At maramdaman mo ang yabang naman ng tao ito. So, first, our relationship with God. Second, setting our lives in order. And third, brothers, this is all about the way we think, the way we look into our lives. In the gospel, it is said, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Kung ano yung bagay na pinahahalagahan mo, for sure, nandoon ang puso mo at dahil lang doon ang puso mo, yun yung bagay na gagawin mo. Ang tanong, ano ba ang pinahahalagahan mo? Let's be more specific kasi general yun no? General. Kung ano ba yung pinapahalaga sa puso mo. Let's talk about desires. Desires, brothers, are good. Desires are good because it is God who gives us to desire. Ano? Ano ba yung desire? Yung kagustuhan ng puso natin. And again, it comes from the Lord. Alin yung hindi maganda sa desire, human desire? Ang tawag natin doon, uncontrollable desires. Bakit? Dapat tayo yung master ng desire natin. Tayo dapat ang nagdi-decide kung aling desire ang pipiliin natin, ang susundin natin. Hindi kung ano yung udyok ng puso mo, yun ang susundin mo. No. Ano? Sabi ng iba, follow your heart. No, brothers. It will deceive you. Rather, lead your heart. You lead your heart, brothers. And to be more specific pa, let's talk about sexual desires. Sexual desires. Bakit ba natin kailangan pag-usapan yan? Kasi tayong mga lalaki, we are men. Tayo ay mga lalaki, and we are created in the image and likeness of God. And we are called to be holy, for God is holy. Yun yung foundation na tutungtungan ng discussion natin, brothers. I have heard this many times in the seminars and talks that I attended to. Based on research, yung mga lalaki, we tend to think of sex almost every minute. Isipin mo yun, almost every minute. Compared it to woman or a lady or sa mga babae, sa girls, yung sex dumadaan sa isip nila 2 or 3 days. Isipin mo yung difference. Yung mga lalaki, almost every minute naiisip yung sex. When I say naiisip yung sex, dumaan sa isip natin, nakita natin, kasi it triggers the way we think, no? Yung mga bagay na nakita natin. Yung experiences natin in the past, the sins that haunts us, ano? Yung mga kasalanan na humahabol sa atin ng ating nakaraan. Those are the things, brothers, that comes to our mind when we are talking about sexual desire. And ito yung katotohanan. Lalo na tayo, ano? Kaya nga tayo may back to the basic eh. Ito yung katotohanan, brothers, na tayong mga lalaking nagpapakabanal or we are trying to be holy, tayo pa yung hinahabol ng kasalanan. And this principle of having controlled sexual desire, this is valid for all men, ano? I'm not just talking for the students, ano, kasi estudyante ka or single, professional ka, but more importantly for married man, ano, katulad ko. Hindi porke may asawa ko exempted ako sa issue na to, no. It is the more, brothers, the more responsibility that I need to be pure, chaste, first and foremost, before God and my wife. Ano? Sabi nga ni Kuya Des in the last talk, ano, marami tayong screen time now and may tendency tayo na mag-resort sa pornography. Brothers, no. Bakit? Kasi you will feel rotten. Sabi nga ni Kuya Des, you will feel rotten. Ano ba yung rotten? Mabubulok. Pakiramdam mo ang sama mo talaga. Which is true. When you do that, which is true. Pakiramdam mo, wala ka ng pag-asa. May hirapan kang lumapit sa Panginoon. May hirapan kang makirelate sa kapwa, sa brothers and sisters, and sa sarili mo. Ikaw yung tao na hiyang-hiya sa sarili mo. Ano? May tendency pa na hindi mo kayang patawarin sa sarili mo. What's the effect kapag nag-give in ka sa temptation? For sure, brothers, ang gulo ng buhay mo. Ano? And you may experience being too sensitive. Ano yung too sensitive? Yun bang parang may nag-feedback sa'yo, may nag-comment lang sa'yo ng konti, may nag-disapprove lang sa my day mo, galit na galit ka na. No? Or sama-sama ng loob mo kasi hindi mo matanggap. Brothers, let us live in the light. No? Para maiwasan natin yung mga ganong bagay, let us live in the light. We are sons of light. No? Ang laban na ito ay laban nating lahat. Tayong brothers ang makakaunawa ng sitwasyon na to at tayo ding brothers ang magtutulong-tulong para maiwasan ito. Ang tanong, paano? Paano natin maiwasan itong sexual sins? Let me suggest 4 things. Let me suggest 4 things. First, run for your life. Itakbo mo, brothers. Well, literal run for your life. Meaning, go away from sins. Know the time when to face your sins, the temptation, and know the time when you need to run for it. Run for your life. And take note, most of the time, my suggestion and based on experience, mas effective, run for your life. Run away from it. Run away from it. Paano ba? Ano ba yung mga practical? So kung may kausap ka na babae para hindi ka matempt kung saan lumingon o saan tumingin or saan magnasa, tumingin ka dito. No? Dito mo tingnan. Para dyan lang nakafocus yung mata mo. Para hindi, again, very important yun. Kung ano yung makikita mo that you will capture it in your memory bank at take note, brothers, hindi na matatanggal yun. Hindi mo pwedeng i-reset yun. Okay? So, very important yung mga bagay na nakikita natin. Kung may mga bagay ka nakikita na hindi maganda or that will lead you to temptation, to be tempted, to cause you to sin, then run away from it. Alin yan? Links sa YouTube, sa Facebook, and so on and so forth. Marami pang bagay. Lalo na ngayon, digital age, digital era. Dati, nung panahon namin, ang usapan pa dyan, yung mga magazines. Ngayon, hindi na uso yun. So ngayon, pornographic sites, Facebook site, or Facebook videos, or YouTube videos. So, run away from it, brothers. Para naman sa mga may asawa, sa mga asawang brothers, upbuild your wife. Purihin mo ang iyong asawa before the public. Bakit? That will condition your mind to focus only to her. Ma-appreciate mo kung anong meron siya at ma-appreciate mo na asawa mo siya. Kaysa maghanap ka ng mga bagay na wala sa asawa mo. That will lead you to sin. Ayun, that's a good protection for your wife, for you and for your wife. Second, brothers, ugaliing mag-exercise. Tanda mo to, mag-exercise. We all know, brothers, nung hindi pa ganito yung scenario, nag-frisbee tayo, nag-jogging, nag-exercise, so on and so forth. Bakit? Para mabawasan yung init ng ating katawan. Alam natin yan. Pero ngayong pandemic, nawala yun Nawala yung frisbee, hindi tayo nakakapag-jogging, wala tayong physical activity. So, what's the tendency? Kain ka ng marami, tapos hindi mo nagagamit yung energy. Tendency, maimbak lang yan. And alam natin, brothers, kapag naimbak yung energy na yan, it will lead you to sin. Kasi nga, mainit yung katawan mo, mataas yung high level yung testosterone mo. So, tendency niyan, mag-ease out ka. Ano gagawin mo? So, it will lead you to sin. So, my suggestion, brothers, mag-exercise ka. At least, sabi nga ni Kuya Des last time sa kanyang talk, 30 minutes a day yun sa kanya. Sa akin, 20 minutes every other day. At least 3 times a week yung ginagawa kong exercise. That helps me, brothers, kasi kahit may asawa ko, again, sabi ko nga, hindi ako exempted dito. So, una, na iwasan na yung temptation. Pangalawa, good for your health as well. Kasi nga, wala tayong physical activities. Third, brothers, mag-join ka sa small group. Mag-join ka kasi sa action group. Ayan. Mag-join ka sa action group mo or sa discussion group mo. Bakit? Kasi itong small group, ito yung paraan kung paano ka matutulungan ng brother. Na narinig ko din na kwento at I think na-experience ito na may mga brother na kapag ite-text nila yung leader nila, tatawagin nila yung leader na to pray for them. And it really happens. Over the phone, they are praying. I already did that. I pray for lots of brothers asking prayers, which is natatempo ako. I pray for that. And sabi ko nga, sino ang makakaunawa sa sitwasyon natin? Tayong mga brothers. Sino yung tutulong sa atin? Tayo din mga brothers. Diba? That's what we mean by living in the light. Supporting one another in each one's battle. And lastly, we need grace. Grasya ng Panginoon. Ano? Grasya ng Panginoon is always available. Yet, mas effective siya to those who tap on it, yung ginagamit siya ng wasto at humihingi ng grasya. Nandyan yung grasya ng Panginoon. Di ba? Ask for grace. Ano? Hindi natin yan kaya ng tayo lang. Pero ang Panginoon, surely, kaya yan. Ano? At kung sakali mang madapa tayo, brothers, magkasala. Kahit pa narinig mo na tong talk na to, magkasala ka. The good news is, the grace is available. Ang grasya ng Panginoon ay laging nandyan. Balik lang tayo. Back to the basic. Back to your relationship with God. Set your life again in order. And think about the things that we are talking now. Ano? So, our emotion, brothers, is greatly affected by our relationship with the Lord. The way we set our lives in order. Because of those two things, the way we relate to our brothers and sisters and the way we look into our lives, it's greatly affected. Ano? So, paano natin maiwasan itong mga sexual sins na to? Una, run for your life. Run for your life. Pangalawa, ugaliing mag-exercise. You. Third, mag-join ka sa group, sa action group. At lastly, grasya ng Panginoon. RUMG. Good question again. Rise up, men of God. Amen. And for our discussion question, so better to assess ourselves. Check ourselves, how honest we are in our lives, in our sexual scenes, in our sexual area. Ano? And let's be honest with ourselves. Kasi kung hindi ka magiging honest sa sarili mo na you are doing it, then this talk is nothing. Honesty is the start of realization that will lead you to conversion, greater conversion. List down all those sins. Pwede ba yun? Yes, write it down in your journal. Ano? Write it down, present it before the Lord, and ask forgiveness, that the Lord will forgive you from those sins. Better yet, kung may opportunity ka na makapag-confess, then that's good. No? That's good. Kasi para marinig mo yung absolution ni Lord sa mga kasalanan natin. Ano? And third, plan. Do something to prevent from doing it again. Ano? Action plan to prevent those sexual sins. And lastly, ask your group leader or group member to pray for you. Amen? See you again sa next video.